welcome back to Eat with Key. Thanks for cooking with me. Today, you guys, we will be cooking macaroni and cheese. I want to show you how I make my baked macaroni and cheese. So, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Please subscribe, like, share, and leave me a comment. I truly appreciate it. And also, hit the notification bell so it can inform you when a new video is being uploaded. So, again, guys, like I said, I'm going to show you how I make my baked macaroni and cheese. I know this is not everybody else's way. But right now, I've already cooked my noodles because, you know, that part is easy. However, when you're cooking your noodles, make sure you put salt in your water. It just gives the noodles great taste. And also, make sure you do not cook your noodles too long. You don't want them too soft. But right here, I'm just coating them really well with 1 stick of butter. So I got 1 pound of the macaroni noodles, and I have 1 stick of butter, guys. So stay tuned, and then I'm going to show you guys how I make my roux. All right, guys. So for this roux, you will need 8 ounces of Monterey Jack cheese. I got sharp Monterey Jack cheese. 8 ounces of sharp cheddar. 8 ounces of white cheddar. 8 ounces of cream cheese. 16 ounces of Velveeta cheese. 8 ounces of mozzarella cheese. You will also need sour cream. Well, a half a cup of sour cream. You will need a half a cup of all-purpose flour, 2 cups of whole milk, 1 cup of half and half. But if you don't have half and half, that's fine. Just make sure you use whole milk. You will also need a teaspoon of black pepper, a half of tablespoon of seasoning oil, 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of Creole seasoning, 2.5 tablespoons of sweetened condensed milk, and you will need 3 large eggs. So, yeah, let's get started, guys. And as you can see, I have all my cheeses right here, except my cream cheese. As you can see, I have all my cheeses right here, except my cream cheese that I'm about to go get. So, hold on, guys. Okay, guys, so I have all the cheese right here that I just told y'all. And now we're going to start with the roux. So, right here, I have already melted my 1 stick of butter. And I'm going to add half a cup of flour to it. That's my flour. I'm just going to pour it in. And now I'm going to begin to stir it. As you can see, it's getting nice and thick. All right, now, as y'all can see, it's getting ready. So we're going to pour 1 cup of milk in. We're going to stir a little bit. And then we're going to pour half a cup of half and half. And then we're going to keep stirring. If y'all hear some noise, I'm so sorry. My kids are playing. And then we're going to pour another half a cup of milk. Now, the other half a cup of milk will come later, because I told y'all we'll need 2 cups of milk in total. Now, this is the tricky part right here. So, after you do this and you keep stirring, You're gonna add all of your cheese in here. Okay, so now we're gonna add all our cheese. And y'all, I have all the cheese right here, and all of them are going in here. Every bit of it. Now my eye is on 4 because my stove cooks really fast and it gets really hot. So you don't want it to burn. So be sure to turn it down. If you have a non-stick pot, that'll be awesome because this is going to get really hard, guys. But it is worth it because it is so delicious. Now, all the cheese is in there. So, as you can see, I have a big spoon. So, we're just going to stir it in. And we have more cheese than we have wet ingredient. So, you don't want it to burn. I'm just mixing. So I'm just going to mix it up until it gets thick. And I want y'all to see the thick consistency of it. And then I'm going to come back and show y'all. Alright, guys. So now we're going to add half a cup of sour cream. Wow. Yes, I'm using my fingers, but they are clean. And let me clean them off. And then we're going to add our other half a cup of milk. No, we're not. We're not going to add it yet. So I'm just going to stir this in first. Oh, y'all see how hot it is? And the consistency is still thick, so that's how you want it to stay. You don't want it to be runny. So now I'm going to start adding my seasonings to it. I kind of turned it up. I'm going to turn it back down. And I'm going to start adding my seasonings. So we're going to have, don't talk about me, y'all. I misplaced my measuring things. So my measuring cups. So we got 1 teaspoon of black pepper. We're going to have a half a tablespoon of seasoned salt. Just half, y'all. Y'all don't want it to be too salty. We're going to have 1 teaspoon of paprika. We're going to have 1 teaspoon of Creole seasoning. And then 2.5 tablespoons of sweetened condensed milk. I saw Simply TY excuse me, do this, and when I tell y'all it is delicious, it don't be sweet, but it gives it a certain something. Okay. So that's enough of that. I'm gonna make sure all that goodness get in there. Okay, now we're gonna stir. I'm just gonna stir all of these together. All of the seasonings and the cheese. And then we're going to add our half a cup of milk. And y'all, we just going to keep stirring this. That's all that goes in this. So, We're gonna just keep stirring. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna show you the consistency of it, and then I'm gonna show you what to do for your noodles. Okay, guys, so right here we're gonna add 3 eggs. 1, 2, 3. 3 eggs to our noodles. Now, my hands are clean, as you see. Now I'm going to use my hands to mix it around to make sure that those eggs get on all of the noodles. You don't have to use your hands, but with this cheese sauce, with this roux, you need to make sure that all of your noodles are covered with the eggs so that you can make sure that it sticks and it coats all of them because it's so thick. Okay? So, once they are good and coated, we're going to start adding our cheese sauce to the noodles. Right after I wash this hand. Okay, so now we're going to add our cheese sauce. I'm going to pour in some and then some more, so a little bit at a time, okay? As y'all can see the thickness of this cheese sauce. Okay? So now we're going to stir it in, y'all. Let me get my other spoon. And we just gonna mix it all in, y'all, until all of the cheese sauce is on the noodles. So, y'all saw me pour it on, and I'm gonna add the rest, not all of it, but that is up to you if you wanna add all of it. I might have maybe like a cup left, but yeah. So I'm gonna come back and show y'all when it's all mixed up. All right, y'all, so as y'all can see, they are well coated. So now we're gonna just keep stirring a little bit more, and then we're gonna just spread them out like this, y'all. Just make sure you spread them out. I mean, they well coated. See, all under the bottom is coated. Now, we're going to make sure it's all spread out. And then that's when the other 8 ounces of sharp cheddar cheese come in. You don't need no more than 8 ounces, y'all. No more. Because you do not want it to be too much. Okay. So, we're going to get our 8 ounces. And we just gonna spread it on. You don't need no more than the 8 ounces, guys. I promise you don't. So let's spread it out. And that's my stove because, and I'm sorry I didn't tell y'all, but go ahead and preheat your oven. Because when you at the home stretch, go ahead and preheat your oven to 350. Mine is ready. So now that that's on, we're gonna take some. I got half a stick of butter, and I just diced it real fine, and I'm gonna put it all over the cheese. All right. Now, that's done. And we're going to put it in the oven. I say about maybe 20, 30 minutes. I'm going to give you 30 minutes. Put it in the oven for 30 minutes, okay? Then I'm going to come back and show y'all the end results. All right, guys. So I'm going to show y'all a little bit, just a tad bit of my fish, the way I do it. So these were whole fillets, and I cut them down in the middle in half. And I'm going to add some yellow mustard to them. And then I'm going to make sure that they get nice and coated with the yellow mustard. It's not really a measurement on the yellow mustard. It all depends on you and the crunch that you want. And if you coat it and then let it sit, it gives it a better crunch. But I'm not gonna let mine sit tonight. I'm just gonna coat it and put it in the fish fry. So now we're gonna put it in the fish fry. And it's good if you do this part in a plastic, well, a Ziploc bag, and shake it up, it coats it much better. But you can do it this way as well. Just make sure that it's nice and coated. And before you put it in your grease, you shake the excess off. So, like this. See how it's nice and coated? Now, I'm just making sure that it's nice and coated. And my fish fry is seasoned. I actually got the already seasoned fish fry just to try it out because I normally season it myself. And look at that. Make sure your grease is hot enough to get the crunch that you want. So yeah, guys, I'm just gonna keep on doing this, and then I'll show you how it comes out, maybe a piece or two of how it comes out when my timer stops for my mac and cheese. All right, guys, so it didn't get brown as I wanted, but as y'all can see the ooey gooiness of this. And let me show y'all. Look how delicious that look. Oh my god. So yeah, guys, y'all just try it. Just try it, y'all. I promise y'all will not be disappointed at all. So I'm about to fix a plate, and then I'm gonna come back and show y'all everything. So guys, this is Sunday dinner. I'm gonna show you both plates because one has string beans and one don't have string beans, and one got sweet potatoes and the other one don't have sweet potatoes. But yep, guys, this is the end result. Look at that fish. And it tastes so good. But I'll see you guys in a minute to eat this with you guys. Love you guys. Peace.